my channel. My name is Lauren. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining. Today we will be talking about a super fun topic, that is dreams and astral travel / lucid dreaming. So Aquarius season, it is also Mercury retrograde, and for me it has been a very enlightening Aquarius season. I have been getting a lot of upgrades in my spiritual body, and dreams have been on a whole nother level for me. It just seems like they keep getting wilder and wilder as time progresses. The inspiration for this video came today. I just kind of wanted to touch base on this topic and share some of my experiences that I have had with astral travel / lucid dreaming. And if you are wondering about astral travel and lucid dreaming, share an experience with you that maybe you can relate to. Now, first, let's start off with what even is astral travel. So astral traveling is a out-of-body experience when your astral body separates from your physical body and it is able to travel to different realms and dimensions and just throughout the universe while you are asleep. So I pretty much was introduced to astral traveling, I would say in 2019. I started to have more intense experiences with my dreams. When I was younger, I had a whole ordeal where I was having night terrors after watching the movie, secretly watching the movie Hollow Man while my mom was watching it, and that kind of triggered my nightmares and my night terrors. And as a child, when I would have these night terrors, they would literally feel extremely real. There was one time I had a night terror and I felt like I was awake, like I literally got out of my bed and ran to my parents' room, but I was still within the dream, if that makes sense. So it was like I was running from something. Physically, I was running from something while still asleep. My parents took me to the doctor, and the doctor told my mom that I was like at a very intense night terror situation. And yeah, they eventually went away, but that was like my first experience with dreaming that was kind of crazy. Or not crazy, but just kind of otherworldly. I had always knew, or I was aware of the experience of astral traveling, but after like looking into it and reading some things, I kind of got afraid of trying to astral travel just because of the things that I had read about how it can be kind of dangerous. And so I just never actually tried to astral travel. Now, as I started to, I guess, grow more into my spiritual practice and my spiritual journey, I actually started to just naturally astral travel, especially when I started to sleep with crystals and things of this nature. This gift has been bestowed upon me. I mean, really, I feel anyone can astral travel, being careful and cautious. I wouldn't say go out trying to astral travel, but there are tools that you can use to kind of slowly work into that process and experience. Let's talk about lucid dreaming. Now, the difference between astral traveling and lucid dreaming is in lucid dreaming you are aware that you are dreaming. So pretty much in the dream you are aware that, like, while it is occurring, you are aware that you are in it, you are in that dream. So that is the difference between astral travel. Astral traveling, it's an out-of-body experience. Like, you will be dreaming and not really know that you are dreaming. Some of the dreams that occur are like some of the places. I'll start off with some of the places that I have traveled in my dreams. After visiting Ghana, I went to Ghana in September. Yes, during COVID times, I traveled to Ghana. I made it back safely. It was actually for a family emergency. I was in Ghana. I had a few astral travel experiences which were very like just humbling and gratifying, because I like when I dream, sometimes I forget that I am traveling and that I am healing and doing all of this work while I am asleep. So while I was in Ghana, I actually had some dreams of past lives and just dreams with ancestors and spirit guides in them. One night that I was going into deep sleep, and I will go over this, like some of the signs that you know that you are going into a astral travel experience. I was going into deep sleep and my body started to like kind of like it's really weird feeling to describe, but it's almost like your body is like vibrating. It's almost uncontrollable when it starts, but you have to like catch it. This is why with astral travel, like, it's important to be safe and careful, and to also have grounding stones that can help assist and bring you back into your body. So I feel this, and I like immediately like kind of shook my body out of it and was like, oh no, like I don't really want to do that right now. And sometimes I have that feeling and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's very, I don't even feel it happening, and other times I do feel it happening and I have to bring it back, reel it in. So that was something that happened to me while I was in Ghana. After I had that experience in Ghana, I started to have more dreams being in Ghana. I started to travel to Africa in my dreams, different places in Africa. Sometimes I don't exactly know exactly where I am in Africa. I just can tell by my surroundings and the people that I interact with that I am in Africa. And I had an experience before I even traveled to Ghana where I met a female ancestor. I met a lot of ancestors. I actually had an experience where I was involved in a tribal dance with ancestors, and it's really hard for me to explain these experiences because it's just like I was so in it. It's just really inexplicable. But yeah, I pretty much was in an ancestral ceremony, and then I went through a kind of, I guess you would say, an initiation. It was kind of like an initiation ceremony to speak to this female ancestor about a particular person that I love. And yeah, I was pretty much just talking to her, telling her how I feel, and that was a very insane experience for me because that was the first time I had actually ever like spoken to someone that had so much power, that I felt had so much power, and I didn't it just humbled me. It was like, that's all I can say, is that it was just like a very, very humbling experience. Let's see if I can find where I wrote about it. Okay, I found where I wrote about this dream. This happened January. Oh wait, actually, this happened February 25th, 2020. So kind of around this time last year. Here we go. I had a dream either sometime between this morning / last night. It's kind of patchy, but what I remember the most is being in some sort of initiation process that seemed like a celebration. Makes me wink and can tell I love you beyond any words. She gave me a side eye, and I reassured her she could think that this didn't really mean too much. But pretty much this dream, like I said, was an initiation process, and I was speaking to a great-grandmother, ancestor, and it's kind of intense for me, and I was humbled, but in the greatest way. So that was one of my dream experiences that really stuck with me. This is another dream experience. I actually talked about it in my tarot card video, where I talk about my favorite tarot cards. You should go watch that if you haven't seen it already. I talked about an experience with a tarot deck that is a Hermetic tarot inspired, and I was in BC times and I was floating above a body of water and witnessing a holy mammoth get devoured by a huge snake. And in this dream, I was humbled once again. I just was in awe and had no clue I was dreaming, and just was witnessing this and was like just taken aback. Like, just imagine witnessing that and you're above it and you're kind of, I like in the dream was just like, please don't let me fall, like but that was another experience that really stuck with me. And yeah, so those are a few dreams. I have so many dream experiences. A lot of them I don't remember, some of them I don't even write down, just because when I have really cool ones like that, I do write them down and try to savor that experience. So here are some signs that you are astral traveling. That shaking and vibrating feeling that I was telling you about earlier, and that will kind of sometimes feel almost uncontrollable. That is why it is important to have grounding stones, which we will talk about. Is headaches upon waking up. So when you wake up, you may have a very intense headache in your third eye, in this area, or just completely just a full-on headache, or not feeling like you rested at all. That is because you weren't really resting, you were out doing things, and yeah. So then another one is dizziness upon waking up. So for me, sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, because I just drink water before I go to bed at night, and it always wakes me up in the middle of my sleep and I have to go to the bathroom. So when I wake up sometimes, like, I literally have to catch my just like super dizzy. And another one is feeling like you're in another time period when you were in your dream. So this is like while you're in your dream, like you just know that you're in in a different time period, like, you know, you're not in 2021. And then another one is losing track of time. So kind of talked about this earlier, when you wake up from your dream and you don't even know that you were dreaming. You're just like, whoa, like, you know, it's that feeling of waking up and being like, whoa, like, where was I, you know? Lastly is waking up and remembering you were in a dream. So not being aware that you were in a dream while you were in it, but waking up and being like, oh shit, that was actually a dream. So that kind of goes back to what I said before that. So those are some signs that you have been astral traveling. The reason why I really like astral traveling when it comes to just me as a person, I advise you to look into your birth chart. If you have any Pisces placements, Aquarius placements, or anything that any sign that deals with, or any sign or placement / houses that deal with healing when it comes to your dream state and sleep. This may be something that happens to you or occurs when you are sleeping, and that is because you do a lot of your healing work when you are asleep. For me, that is how it goes, is I do a lot of my healing work while I am asleep, and kind of how I ascend and raise my vibration is to learn different things while I'm asleep and to apply those things that I've learned in my waking life. If that interests you, like I said, look into your birth chart and see if this is something that would work well for you. So let's get into these stones. So the first stone, I talk about this stone a lot because it is one of my favorites. Shout out to Dragon Tales. If you watched Dragon Tales growing up, you are a real one. And that stone is labradorite. So this stone is just, I'm actually even wearing a labradorite ring. You can see that like awesome flash that it has. Bracelet that I'm wearing has labradorite on it. Labradorite so much. I'm wearing so much labradorite, and my bracelet is also labradorite. This stone is really great for if you want to transform your life. If you are going through a transformation, if you are wanting to just become more in tune with your spiritual self and your spiritual journey, this is the stone for you. Labradorite will assist you with growing more spiritually and bringing you more in tune with your spiritual self. Especially when you are sleeping, this will allow for that transformation to occur while you are asleep, and also bring those things to the forefront to heal or transform. So yeah, that is labradorite. Beautiful, look at that flash. Next stone is red jasper. Now, I was telling you about grounding and that shaky, vibrating feeling that you have when you are getting deep into your sleep and about to. A great stone to assist with just like making sure that you are protected, grounded back into your body once you awake is red jasper. So red jasper is just a beautiful, amazing, like anytime I hold it, I just feel instantly grounded and zen. This is great to put under your pillow. I'll always say a prayer before I am about to go to sleep, and ask for protection and to be grounded back into my body when I awaken. So that is red jasper. I believe I'm saying that right. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Herkimer diamond. I actually just started working with this stone, and it was kind of expensive, Red jasper and labradorite are way more affordable, so if you want to get any of these stones, I would highly recommend those two out of the ones that I'm going to tell you, because those are more affordable, the most affordable that I'm going to be talking about. This crystal is so beautiful. It kind of looks like clear quartz, but it's way more translucent and way more powerful than clear quartz. It has like some record keeper formations in it, which I will put the meaning of record keeper in here somewhere, but pretty much stones with record keeper etchings can help you connect to Akashic records and just any type of ancestral information, healing that you might want to know about yourself, about your lineage. Will help bring that stuff to the forefront. And even like past life stuff as well. So your spirit guides and any passed away loved one, and overall just assist with traveling, and also it does raise your vibration, and that is worth mentioning because that is kind of where that feeling of when you wake up and you're dizzy and you know, you're kind of like trying to get your body back to grounded state, that is because you are ascending. And the next one, which is one of my favorites, apophyllite, is also kind of pricey. Actually got this stone from Earth Roots, shout out to Earth Roots, and I believe this piece was like $30, and it's pretty big and she's powerful. So if you were interested in apophyllite, you can find it at a cheaper price. So apophyllite is great for downloading light energy, lifting your vibration, and just overall astral traveling. When I came back from Ghana, this is one of these stones that I added to my collection because really needed help with, or assistance with, solidifying just the upgrades and the new information that I had received while in Ghana. Anyone who has been to their motherland or any place that connects to their ancestry or lineage will tell you that it's an experience that is completely gratifying and humbling, and sometimes it takes a minute to kind of realize what you gained from the experience and just kind of solidify all of that information into your being. So apophyllite with that, and it still kind of like allows me to connect with that part of myself. I mean, now that I've gone, I'm always going to be able to connect with that part of myself fully, but it helps me ground that information. So yeah, lastly is stromalite. I believe I'm saying it right, stromalite. Yeah, stone is awesome. Also allows me to connect with ancestors and spirit guides while I'm asleep. Like, had some like amazing astral travel experiences sleeping with this under my pillow. So I would definitely check out this stone. And if you have any native ancestry, I feel like this stone would also be very helpful for you to connect with them. Of all of those stones, if you're looking for something that is more affordable and in your price range for right now, I would recommend labradorite and red jasper, just because these two are the most affordable. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, astral travel, lucid dreaming is something that should be taken very seriously and cautiously. It is still something that I am getting used to myself, and that I am slowly working into. Look into what is your astrological placements and all of that. so that you can figure out what works best for you. If you did enjoy this video and you have some experiences that you are wanting to share, please do. I would love to hear about any crazy, intense dreams that you have had. Dreams are something that I could talk about literally all day, but I am tired now. Like, I want to go to sleep. So yeah, thank you for being here today, and if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you